And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time, the Darkest Dungeon. We're in the middle of the second of the titular Darkest Dungeon. I think this next room coming up is, in fact, going to be the boss room. I didn't go look to double check. I could be wrong. Yeah, this is the boss room. This is also the one with the double boss. Okay. How do I want to do this? This first turn, I really need to make sure the Arbalest is defended, so we're going to do that. It's not the one I preferably want to do the defend with. I'd prefer to do it with the Houndmaster. Warlord and Paler. These guys aren't immune to being stunned, but they are resistant. Go for the mark. The mark's not going to last long, but hit it hard enough with it. Hit it hard enough with it. Okay, you take over the defending duties. And we're pretty well protected against Revelation. The thing that's going to get us with Revelation is the stress. We take too long.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Not quite enough, almost enough.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
And we're going to be inflicted for the rest of the run.
The bigger the beast.
Well, unless we get him back down to 0,
greater the glory.
which would be hard to do. Go for the mark. Mark's going to probably be the quickest way to bring it down. Unlikely that's going to send a bow. I said unlikely and I still managed to do it. Okay, that works for me.
prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened
Okay.
blade.
That makes 2. Cries heard. So now we need to get over to the other one. The other one's going to be over to the left. Backtrack here.
The light, the promise of safety.
There isn't likely to be any surprises on the way back, so we're going to at least get back to the entranceway, and we're going to camp the entranceway.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming.
Oh, he would prefer to read, would he? We at least eat some food if I manually feed it to you? Yeah. How much do I want to get rid of stress on you? Okay, I got an idea. So, tactics, party buff, maintain equipment. Therapy dog. Get a little bit of stress from that, but we on the other people, we get it off of him. It's down to 85. I still think we have a decent chance of getting his stress down. Hopefully.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, 2 cultist priests and a rapturous cultist. Okay, he's refusing that hail. That's the concern we're going to run into.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
You know what? I'm actually going to dodge tank for him. We're going to try to keep you from taking damage. I'm going to dodge tank again because I don't want to heal him. I want to really get rid of one of the priests. And stun lock the other one if we can. So I need his stun. Yeah, we're gonna dodge. Tank for him again. At least one more round. Okay. Now we're just going to try to do as much stress removal as we can. We're in the fight to close. Or do I want to finish him off? Try a little bit more stealth, or more heal.
In Radiance, may
Stress
we
heal.
find victory.
I'm gonna have you end him. Can. Or he's gonna self heal. There we go.
Obliterated. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Hopelessness is as well, as painful as it is. Our hopeless man here does not want to live to see the end of the dungeon. Using the power of the stun. Tactical stun is always nice. Go for the stress heal. I can't shoot the front one, I don't want to shoot the back one. Okay, you can move that, block that stun. With a tactical stun there. There we go. Yeah, could have done with a better heal than that, but it's better than nothing. No luck with the stress heal there. Nope, no luck with that. Only 67% chance to do anything. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted, but that'll work. I can work with that one.
How quickly the tide turns.
Not getting lucky with that stun heal. Or the stress heal. Sorry. That one actually hit. Go again for the stress heal. There we go. Again, struggling to get appreciable gap on that, but go for the stun. And then you go for the stun. Moment when you have the one person on the team that is freaking out while everyone else is got, like, the situation's under control, man. The situation is under control. It's time to end this.
Annihilated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I think this may be the last hallway. Yep. Okay, we want to make sure she's protected from the Revelation, so we'll do that defend. Okay, so I could have done the second one with the Houndmaster. We'll do the Houndmaster as well. Here, got the stun off there. I'm gonna bring the weak ones down, we can focus down the Impaler last. There we go. Go for the mark. Dodge tank and working well. He's survived his death door check. Go for the self-heal. He's willing to do it. That's good to see. Buys him one more swing. Here we go.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
There we go. We're done. I'm not going to go looking for the loot. There's loot in here somewhere if I know where to look for it, but we're not going to go looking for it. Calm. Damage on the first round, okay. Unholy hater. Okay.
The maniacal cultists are quelled for a time,
But there can be no celebration. Your progress is measured only in progressive realization and dawning horror. You are in the shadow of the end.
Okay, fully recovered from the stress of the delve. And once more, we have 4 more heroes that will never willingly enter the dungeon again. This was the glory I was promised. Next is to go activate the Locust Beacon. And yeah, that crew of 4 is like, once was enough. We will need a new party for the next attempt. Given what I think the boss is in the next one, another Arbalest would not be a bad idea for the back row. Might not be a bad idea to bring one of the Plague Doctors along. Stun, focus, Plague Doctor would not be a terrible idea. Although, do you want stun or do I want blight? Don't know how blight resistant they are. This is going to be this next one coming up is just attritional. We will be attrition. Given that, I'm gonna take that trinket back. We need this back for the moment. Thank you. Yeah, I think we'll go the blind one. Oh, I suppose we probably want someone who can mark. Twitch chat, first time Twitcher saying, hello, how does going facing the darkest dungeon? Well, the party did survive part 2, so it went well. Went reasonably well. We did have this guy, well, actually, we had one go virtuous and one go hopeless. This guy was hopeless for a while. But we had enough stress heals, we were able to keep him from hard attacking, which was good. So yeah, the run goes, the delve into the Darkest Dungeon goes well. We are preparing for the next descent, which is of exhausting length. So we will have problems with food, is that what I suspect? Unless we get really... My understanding of this one is activate the one thing. The boss in this part summons ads. The ads, if you don't control them, like, eject you from the boss room. So if you control the ads and bring the boss down real quick. This one can be really short. It usually isn't, and because it isn't, it tends to be very long. So we need to prepare for a long and grueling slog. Twitch chat saying, sounds about right, yep. It's either really quick or it takes forever. Anyway, we want to save the Reginald team for the last delve. So it looks like I gotta do something with Abomination. I think we're gonna do... Malroy and one of our abominations here. Stun, blight, extra protection, or yeah, I think I want the stun and the blight. We'll do you. Trisha saying, are you going for the achievement? Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try at least once. We got Dismouth and Reginald still alive. We might as well try. I forget if it's bring them into the last quest or make them survive the last quest. We'll find out. I think I can shift tab to bring up this stream. Check the achievement. I don't have overlays turned on OBS, so the OBS isn't picking this up. I'll check over the brook what the actual achievement is. Yeah, and then we'll double check to make sure these guys are equipped. I'm pretty sure you're ready, at least with the 4 we're going to take. Yeah, those are leveled. The ones I think we're going to take on you are leveled. Right, we want to be able to mark for the Arbalest to down. Probably want your stuns. We probably want you to be better at stunning, but you are what you are. Actually, I can make you a little bit better. We got a stun stone in here. You have plus 10 stun. When you're not marking, you probably want to be stunning. Yep, that's better than stun stone. Stun charm, better than stun stone. Do I want... I could actually double stack it for an extra 10. Or I can do stun amulet. Trade the dodge away for extra stun. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Unless I got a better stun in here. I don't think I do. I think the better ones I have are all class specific. Fasting Seal is maybe tempting for this run. Yeah, Wounding Helmet does a stun reduction, which is not what we want. The opposite of that. Yeah, no, nothing of what I'm looking for. Okay, so that's what you're gonna roll. You've got the skills we're going to use on you, which is mostly the stun ones, I think. I think we'll actually run Finish Him over Collect Bounty. Going to be unlikely situations where you're going to have a marked target and be hitting them, although there's a decent chance we'll have someone stunned and you want to hit them. So we probably want to run that mix. And then we max the 3 that we got on here. I rarely actually transform my Abomination. I suppose we'll level the transform. We're not likely to leave him transform because of the stress damage. We're most likely going to transform and then slam, so we probably want to level up slam. That happens. And then your Plague Doctor, Blight, Blight, Blight. The heal. Oh, the combo going around. Okay. That's the 4. They've got their equipment equipped. So you're stacking Blight, lots of Blight. So we can Blight the things in there. You got 20% stun chance. And yeah, I think we'll run that over fasting. You've got extra 20% stun chance. So we're looking at basically being able to... oh no, I'm putting you in the front of the party, aren't I? Yes, I'm putting you in the front of the party. So if you're in the front of the party, you don't want Flashbang, so I'll give you Collect Bounty. got a slightly higher crit mod than finish him. But yeah, we're gonna do uppercut. Uppercut should work. 160% chance before they have their defenses. And then sniper shot with Barrow's tassel. So if we got them marked with the real hard, Dismas' head for extra damage. The Darkest Dungeon quest is abandoned. Not all heroes are guaranteed to survive. Yeah. This is an exhausting dungeon, so we want to take all the food we can. And we're going to take a full stack of anti-venom and bandages. Probably want to take at least 3, if not 4 stacks of torches. Stack of medicinal herbs. Yeah, we'll do 4 stacks of torches. I'll take a stack of holy water. We'll see how that goes.
The interminable stone holes are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
Prepare yourself for the longest and most grueling quest of your campaign.
The Gateless Gate. A maddening aperture to realms beyond human understanding.
One way to go for the moment.
As the light gains purchase,
Twitch chat's asking, did you see the DLC for Shadow Empire already? I know it's released because I'm going to be going to help people move. I've been intentionally avoiding it because I don't want to go play it at the moment. I don't want to get Project Interruptus in the middle of playing it. But yes, I know it is out. And I am very tempted to get it even though I won't be able to do it right away. One of the Twitch chatters is saying, in ads. Okay. Yes, you are in ads. You know, I'll pause the YouTube recording for a moment and we'll wait a moment. Okay, back from there. Twitch was noting they were on a break, so I stopped playing for a moment there. Okay. Up or down? I'm gonna go down here. Welcome back. Okay, let's go stun in the back row. Gonna have you chain. I don't know what the antibody does, and let's try not to find out. Okay, go. Bonus damage against the stun guy. There we go.
Annihilated.
Good luck with the stun. We'll hit him with the blight, which should, if it applies, kill him. Okay, so he's dead as soon as he acts. Yeah, we just go for the swing. Nope, missed.
A death by inches.
Stunning secretion, okay. Go for the stun. Stun applies. Take the bonus damage against stunned. Oh, missed. Go for the heal. Go for that stun again. Well, the stun's probably not going to apply. So the stun bonus resist, but go for the higher crit. Apply the blight.
The ground quakes.
Blight applies, so he's dead. So we might as well go for the heal.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
So what we're looking for in this dungeon, I believe, is in the middle of the dungeon.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
It's a pretty vicious blight, so we'll remove it. Okay, let's try to stack some stuns. Yeah, no luck. Nope. Missed. Do we get that stun off? We do. Go for the stun. Oh, missed the stun.
Obliterated.
Okay, not enough to kill him yet. Although now he's dead, and he'll die next turn.
Death waits. For the
Always terrible to be
slightest
brought to death's door
lapse in
quite so quick.
concentration.
Get yourself off of death's door.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
No, wasn't expecting to stun him again. Hold up. Stunning him when you don't expect to do it is better than when you need not, or better than the opposite, which is not stunning him when you need to do. That's not going to stun him.
Soothed. Sedated. As the fiend
Okay.
falls,
Now get the party back in
faint
order.
hope blossoms.
And other than having one person brought to death's door, that wasn't too bad. Oop. Don't think that's what we're looking for. Although I think you're one of the ones that'll throw us around, so let's try to stun control you. Okay, he healed.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Blight you. I have a suspicion that yeah, so he's the guy with teleport. He's gonna just yoink us around. Okay, this is a more mild fight, but we got tossed somewhere else. Don't think that fight's reset. I think that's gonna be as it was when we get back to it. Okay, that one's dead.
Soothed. Sedated.
Okay, we stunned that one. Let's get some blank going on it, so we've got him on a timer. There we go. He's dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts.
And now we
on
gotta
its
figure out where
own.
we are in the dungeon. Okay, we ended up over there. And we're in a room. Okay. That's a battle. I don't think the one we're looking for is in a room, so that's one of the ones we can skip if we get lucky. Do I rest? Push on. Okay, we can go back up to where we were. Yeah, let's go back up to where we were. There's technically a small chance things can respawn past hallways. Okay. That's a Mammoth Sis. That's really not what we wanted to run into. Yeah, missed on the mark.
And now the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
Okay. You can try to go for the mark. Not actually applying. That means if we're not at death's door on the Arbalest can try to bring him down. Okay, nothing on displace. It's good to see. Use your own heal.
Death is patient. It will wait.
The grave can wait, yes.
Decimated.
That means he's going to replace the stock. Trying to stun the one that actually, can kill us. We'll go for heal, so you're not in death's door. It's gonna stress it real
Teetering
fast.
on the brink, facing the abyss. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Okay. We're not necessarily in great straits for surviving this. Yeah, that might be a death. We got lucky.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Okay.
A
Virtue
moment
is
of
saving
clarity
us
in the
from
eye of the
inevitable
storm.
doom. Although by how much is up for debate.
Inspiration and improvement.
There we go. Try to get the fight back under control. Okay.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
So he's dead. Okay, actually... Yeah, so that one's dead. That one's almost dead. Obviously, you want to take yourself off death's door. Can you stun him? That actually did more damage than I wanted.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
We'll make do.
them all. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, we definitely need that camp now.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Spread the stress around a little bit.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Well, back into the unknown, and extra unknown this time.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oops. That was the wrong button. Mental concept up goes up, right? No, that's not how that works. Ran right into another mammoth cyst. We don't have the best of field records, and I'm out of position. I just wasted a turn like so. Trying to play both of them.
Bringing vision. The end approaches.
The grave can wait, but it is patient and will find us eventually. Just gonna teleport it out of there. Into a different fight. I'm not feeling the damage on this party. He's not for the sort of enemies we're fighting. That might be it. Nope, not yet. He's not dead yet. There we
Your
go.
blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein.
Yeah, situation's officially out of control. We're gonna watch the entire party melt here.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. Masterfully executed.
If we're lucky, we might be able to retreat and get one of the heroes out of here, but we're not finishing the dungeon at this
Their
point.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I'm surprised with a weak grip on life that they're still alive. Yeah, this wasn't necessarily the best combo. Melee damage to person's only ranged, yeah. Not the best of combos.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Offered me the opportunity to collect the loot, and then it didn't let me collect it. Dear. Well, we lost those trinkets is effectively what happened there. And yeah, we're gonna retreat. So might as well camp and do what we can to heal the party up. Multiple camps
A
back row.
spark without kindling is a goal without hope. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. The light, the promise of safety.
This is the first time I retreated from a situation where we know someone will die. So I'm not sure who actually dies when we retreat here. Which is why I'm taking all the trinkets off, just in case it's, so we don't lose the trinkets. You sure you want to retreat? The heroes will suffer stress of defeat. They'll suffer more than the stress of defeat. The fiends are closing in, and a random hero must give their lives to ensure the others will escape from the darkest dungeon. Really abandon the quest? Yeah. Yeah. Order on the party's gone.
Failure.
More will
tests
die if
the
we
mettle
hold.
of heart, brain, and body.
Okay, so we lost the Arbalest.
In time, you will know
Shrieker's
the tragic
Pride.
extent of my failings.
Disease, resist if torch below, scouting chance if torch below. Not worth taking these guys in. And of course we stressed our party members out. One of these guys needs to go relieve some stress. Okay, we'll have to put another, if we're going to make another attempt, we need to make another party together. But that will be in the next part. If you're going to watch on YouTube, we'll have another part up for you tomorrow. We are going to take a recording break here so I can get up and replace the cup of tea. So if you're watching YouTube, part tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I am going to, as I said, take a short break to go replace that cup of tea. And then we'll try to put together a cohesive party. Looking at who I still have on the bench, I actually suspect we're not going to be going in again, because we've got the Reginald and crew. And I have what looks to be no frontliners. Yeah, looks like I got no frontliners. So I think I got to lower level people up before we have a front line to actually send into the dungeon again. So I think we're going to be delayed by at least 1 week before another attempt. But yeah, YouTube part tomorrow, Twitch, feel free to hang around. It's tea time. So until the next part, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Indoor stream, and bye for now.